Shedland says I don't know much about mystery dungeon. Are type bonuses a thing here? Like stab?
You
Quite deep.
know, in
There's
a
that.
not Pokemon context, that would be a really weird answer.
I've gone quite deep. There's not much farther. No. That's a non-ominous ominous rock. Like good get against water. Like type advantage. Okay. The answer to both is yes. I don't know if it works its way through the whole series, but if it does in PMDDX, type advantage is actually not as good as it is in the main series. I believe it's a 1.3 times multiplier, while stab is still 1.5. So stab is actually more important to keep track of than type advantage. But again, I'm not sure if that's the whole series, just some games, or just DX. If I get through here, I should be at the forest. The Sableye are coming. The Sableye are coming. There's no time to waste. That reminds me, I wonder how those two are doing. Have they eluded Sableye? Don't forget, this isn't the time. I have to give priority to my own mission no matter what. I've vowed to complete it, even if it means making sacrifices. Time to go. You there, stop. Hmm? Who's there? We invade this place, no warning. Then you disturb our slumber? Then without apology you try to leave? Who's there? Where are you? You dare anger us? We expect you to pay for these insults? Where are you? Quit hiding. Reveal yourself. You accuse us of hiding? We do not hide. We are here. We are a spiritomb. There's no mercy for those who transgress against us. Ah!
All 108 of us.
Winterlace submits. Has anyone ever accidentally bought Mario Kart 8 DLC? Haha, I totally wouldn't know. In other news, my wallet is crying. Shetland
So,
says
how's it going?
Mario Kart should have Pikachu and a hamster wheel.
It's true, and you should say it.
It should definitely have Pikachu. Take this!
Oh.
Wait.
Hey, Lyra.
Hey, Tails.
Random question out of nowhere. When's the next ATD asking character Q&A things gonna happen?
Probably at the end of the next arc at the soonest. Why?
Okay. Something has occurred to me, and I want to, I need to find a question that will make you draw Ginger as fluffy as you could possibly do. Because Eevees are already fluffy, right?
Right.
And you tend to make Pokemon even fluffier. So I need to see like max fluffiness Eevee from you. I need to know what that looks like.
That's my secret cap. I already draw stuff at max fluffy.
I just need you to draw Ginger as though she had fallen into a river, and then Olive tried to use Gus to dry her off, and so all of the fluff is at peak fluff.
Beautiful.
Something about their disaster energy feels like this could happen.
Fair enough.
Something. Olive absolutely knew what was about to happen when offering to Gus to blow dry her.
I need to figure out what I'm doing with Olive better. Like, she has a clear purpose in the story as Ginger's like foil.
Stop being stupid, Ginger, I beg of you, foil. Yeah.
So something where Ginger to have any sort of character development where she did stop being stupid.
I appreciate that we're just phrasing it as where she stops being stupid.
Olive would be in a sore spot of not having much purpose in the comic, and I need to get it to a point where that doesn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
Ow! Tails, take over.
I'll do my best.
Practice your nibbles.
You know how important the power of incredible violence is to me.
That's one of those items where it's like, you know what? It's not useful, but it's not useless. And it's not gonna be like, it's gonna be just as useful now. Interesting. That's gonna be, oh, interesting. Oh, interesting. It's gonna be just as useful now as it's gonna be at any time. So may as well just bust it out.
Lyra, can I note something I've observed?
Oh.
Even if it might cause trouble for you?
Sure.
So I'm noticing that it's, this stream where normally you probably would have had several hydrate stretches and all that by now. You don't have any. I wonder what people could be saving up their channel points for, Lyra.
I wonder what people could be saving their channel points up for. Something tells me that I'm gonna have to do these things pretty dang frequently now. People seem to enjoy them.
Oh, Happy, see, this is where it causes trouble. Happy redeemed a hydrate and a stretch.
Happy's like, I've already saved up so much that I'm having a hard time getting rid of them, even with like 12,000 to get rid of every week.
Oh. Hey, getting all the coins I did took like 15k away from me, so it's pretty solid at taking chunks out.
What was I doing? What am I standing on? A reviver seed, right? What do I want to trade out for a reviver seed? Probably a warp seed.
Probably a warp seed.
Well, didn't mean to do that. Guess we're gonna use the warp seed.
What do I want to get rid of? A warp seed. Glances to that probo pass. Bye.
Oh no. Oh, there's Grovyle. Erg, you two. Grovyle, you okay? Stay back. What? Why? Careful, an enemy lurks nearby. Oh, where? It's right beside you.
Beat
Next to me? What's up?
Beat him up.
Beat him up, mess him up! Can't be this. Ah! Yeah! All those who trespass upon this land, none shall be forgiven. None! Not least of all you. Who is that? Who are you? You asked that of us? Our name is Spiritomb. We are the manifestation of a fusion of spirits. 108 of them! Be careful, you two. That Pokemon is strong. Yeah, prepare for something. I didn't read that. I accidentally skipped it. Excuse me, my hug a rock. Come on. Oh! Ow. Don't do that, actually. Oh, that didn't go as well as I'd hoped. Don't do that, actually. I'm gonna track one more. Oh, dang it, you're hurt enough to run away. I was hoping you were not. Tails.
Yes.
Well, guess I should. You'd think orange berries would be, or reviver seeds would be more important to save than orange berries. But between how few orange berries I've been finding and the fact that you run away at half health, I feel like I should actually just let myself use a reviver seed over healing.
You know, that makes sense.
Artemis submits just a maelstrom of malevolent souls.
Hmm.
Oh, what's happening? Here. Eat. Eep! Run away! What was that? They got spooked and ran. Zero's here with that feel when you're just a maelstrom of malevolent souls.
That is that a relatable feel, Zero?
Also, I don't like the implication of Spiritomb being a thing in the future.
Honestly, Spiritomb being a thing in this future makes the most sense, actually.
It makes the most sense, but I don't like the implications of it.
Hey, Lyra, remember when we were super sad and we were wondering what would have happened to all of our friends?
Are you alright? Yeah, I'll be fine. Can you get up? Somehow, Urk. That Pokemon, it was cunning. It went up my nose and took control of my body. So that was a bad Pokemon? No, that's not true. That Spiritomb was probably upset over us trespassing into its space. Probably. There wasn't enough information that they gave us for us to be sure, though. It's just a hypothesis.
It's just a hypothesis, just like it's a hypothesis that could be the leftover souls of all of our friends.
It was frightening because it became so angry that it lost control of itself. But you saw what happened when the situation turned sour. It fled. It's normally a timid Pokemon. There are many such Pokemon here in your future. They are Pokemon who should be good. But they have become bitter and twisted because of this world's perpetual darkness. I see. Good Pokemon going bad because of this world. That makes me sad. Hey, you two. Now you finally trust me? Divine trust. Somewhat. To be honest, I don't really trust you, but humph. I told you before. There's no point in continuing together if there's no trust between us. I'm leaving. Oh, wait. I didn't say I don't believe you. To be perfectly honest, we don't know what's what anymore. That's why we want to know as much as we can learn. Windchillery submits, hey, that's just a theory. A copyright theory. Thanks for watching.
So, Lyra, he said that the souls are normally good in that Spiritomb.
And,
They're
yes,
normally...
I still don't completely trust you, Grovyle, but what you said does make some sense. It just seems to be logical, so please, Grovyle, please tell us what you know. Tell us about this future, and why you came to our world. So what if everything I say is a pack of lies? It's alright. I won't accept everything you say as truth right away. I'll listen, then decide. Well, fine, follow me. Hippity hoppity. Would you like to save your adventure? Save complete. Chapter 15. The Secret of the Planet's Paralysis.
How many souls do you think are in our little town alone, Lyra, of good Pokemon?
Tails,
Yes?
I just want to note that
Yes?
that bit where it said chapter 15 is probably where a video is going to start.
Uh-huh.
So this is just going to be the start of a video, chapter 15. So anyways, how many souls do you think is in their town?
Well, answer the question, Lyra. How many souls do you think are in our town that could go into that mixed up malevolent spirit that is corrupted by this horrible world? How many of those of our friends do you think are stuck in there in pain?
See, normally I'm trying to ignore this, but I can't believe you messed up the malevolent maelstrom of spirits. You forgot the maelstrom. Anyway.
Did I forget the maelstrom, or did I just want you to correct me so you had to acknowledge it?
Oh no.
I forgot, but you know.
Oh, anyways, good. This will do. They'll say that I won't be able to spot us easily here. It's a good thing it has been a straight shot all the way here, and that's why we were able to find you in the first place. Please tell us, Grovyle, in the future, why did the planet become paralyzed? The cause of planet's paralysis date back to your time in the world's past. Planet's paralysis started with the collapse of Temporal Tower, which was governed by Dialga. Dialga? Who's that? He's the legendary Pokemon that controls time, not mythical like Arceus, even though they're pretty similar. And there's only one of each, and there's no reason for that to be separate, but... you know.
It's fine.
It's fine. Dialga ensures the proper flow of time from Temple Tower. But when Temple Tower collapsed, time gradually got out of control, and eventually the planet fell into paralysis. What? What happened to Dialga? When the time went out of whack, Dialga also lost control. Now, here in your future, the planet's become fully paralyzed, and thus Dialga has lost almost all his reason, and is governed by darkness. Dialga is now beyond recognition. He's become an entirely different entity. Yes, he is transformed into Primal Dialga. Ah, like Groudon and Kyogre from Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire?
But cooler, because this was before then.
Winterlary submits if the world is paralyzed, just use a full heal. Duh.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Ugh. Primal Dialga feels no emotion. He seeks only self-preservation, so he prevents history from changing. That's why Dialga wants me gone. Because I tried to change history. Because I tried to stop the planet's paralysis. Because I traveled back in time to your world from this place to your future. What? Grovyle, you're saying you came back to our world so you could prevent the planet's paralysis? But that's completely the opposite of what we were told. Grovyle, you came back to the world to paralyze the planet, didn't you? And Grovyle, weren't you the one stealing the time gears? You gotta be joking. I was collecting the time gears through theft. Because they were needed for preventing the planet's paralysis.
But it paralyzed the planet as we went.
Sir? It was just different chunks.
Yeah, chunks of the planet. And once you got all the chunks, it would be the whole planet.
No, it's fine. It generally is not anywhere near big enough chunks for it to be all 5 as the whole planet. Like I think Super Mystery Dungeon, like once all 5 are taken, it doesn't even paralyze the whole continent, and I believe Super Mystery Dungeon shows that this is one of many continents. So it's like very concentrated. Yeah.
As long as it's only a few hundred lives and not the whole planet, then it's fine.
Hey, it's fine. If they fixed it, then the few hundred lives would be safe again.
Oh, so like at the ending of A Hat in Time, it's fine if they die for you. You're probably gonna fix it anyway.
Exactly. You're picking up what we're throwing down.
So anyway,
I need to take them to Temple Tower and put them in place. That would reverse the collapse of Temple Tower, which was fully underway in your time. While it's true that removing a time gear from that specific place causes time to stop in that area, that's only temporary. After the time gears are put in the Temple Tower, time will have been fully restored to normal everywhere. Hey, it's exactly what I said.
It is.
But then what about all the things Dustar said about you? Oh no. Oh no, the screensaver.
Game me. I'm literally begging you to use your brain for a fucking second.
What about Dorschner said and how you escaped in the future and then fled to our world in the past?
It's almost like he lies. It's almost like he lies a lot, game me.
Artemis says he's called Dark Dialga in the Japanese version, by the way, which has to have been switched just because of the whole Dark Link, Dark Pit, Dark Samus thing we have in English. And we have to do something different.
Oh.
But you're saying all that was a bunch of lies? What else could it be? Because Dustner really is an agent sent from the future by Primal Dialga to get rid of me. What? Dustner was an agent sent to get rid of you?
Would people really do that? Just come from the future and lie?
That's gonna be a panel in our comic, right?
Absolutely.
It's gonna be like me. We're not even gonna use it the normal way. It's gonna be like me. That can't be true. You with the deadpan, sassy expression. But people really do that. Come from the future and lie.
I like the more and more we talk about it, the more and more it feels like we are manifesting this comic in the future.
Winter Lily is like distressed Rika, me trying to comprehend this. I'd like to note that Winter Lily has missed I think this is Winter Lily's first PMD stream, so they missed everything prior to this.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
It's fine. That's right. I've said that Primal Dialga will try to thwart any attempt to alter the course of history. That's why when he learned that I traveled through time, he sent Dustnor after me. The great Dustnor? It can't be. It's hard for you to believe, I know. I can't believe it at all. You're saying all this about the great Dustnor. I don't understand why Dustnor is acting this way here, but I look up to him, Dustnor. I can't believe you. It's hard to accept, but looking back over what we've been through in the future world, what Grovyle said is reasonable. It makes perfect sense, and Tails knows it. Tails knows deep down that what Grovyle said is true.
Oh yeah, it's deep down. It's deep down in there, and not something I've been screaming about since he was an asshole to us.
But knowing that makes it much harder to accept. But hey, where are you going? I'm going to see Dustnor. What? I want to see Dustnor. I'm going to find out what he said. If what you said is true. What's the point of that? You'll only be making it easier for them to get rid of you. You don't stand a chance against them. Then what am I supposed to do? What are you supposed to do? Didn't you wonder this earlier? And you decide that you would decide for yourself. You insist that because you don't know what to believe, you won't accept words for their face value. And you think for yourself. Irk. It's times like this when things are tough that you have to be strong. Think for yourself and act as you deem right. Grovyle, what are you going to do now? I'm going back to the past again to stop the plan's paralysis. To do that, I need to find Celebi. Celebi? That's right. You can come with me or not. It's your choice. You to decide on your own course of action. I'm off. Zero submits the start of Grovyle's Homura arc.
He just has to keep trying.
Irk. I don't know why I should believe either. But there's one thing I can say with certainty. In this future world of darkness, the planet is paralyzed, and the process of the planet, it happened back in our world. That's why, to stop that from happening, we have to get back to the past. We have to get back to our world.
That little angry face you just made was very good.
Yeah, I know. What Grovyle said. He's right. Things are very tough right now. That's why we have to be strong. I'm alright now. Let's go. Let's catch up to Grovyle. Nod! Lyra? We have to get back to our own world. Double nod! Happy says this music is very nice. And Tails, don't worry, Zero's doing the Back to the Past Samurai Jack.
Thank you. I was just about to do that. Zero. Mwah, perfect.
Grr. Master Dialga. So I know, like, the average Pokemon fan, whenever a Pokemon piece of media does this, just knows exactly what they're looking at. Like, that's very clearly a Dialga silhouette.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, for the people who, like... I always like when they do it, because it's nice, like, foreshadowing for people who experience these things as their first thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, another example is in the second XY anime opening.
Mm-hmm.
It shows Ash's Gumi evolve from Gumi to Sliggoo, and then it glows and turns into the Gudra shape, but it doesn't actually show Gudra, it's just the glowing silhouette of it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So, like, any children that are, like, just watching the Pokemon anime for the first time and have never played the games get that, like, foreshadowing without actually seeing it. Without it actually being, like,
Lara, I was gonna say, Lara, do you feel a connection to this specifically as somebody who started with the anime?
Yes, actually. Like, that's why I thought of it. Like, the anime was my first experience of every generation until the fourth. Like, I got the third version until Diamond and Pearl, so, like, the anime was 2 years into its runtime every generation before I got to play a game.
Mm-hmm.
Zero says, that doesn't look like Dialga at all. It looks like Chaos from Sonic.
I can't believe the major villain of our PMD comic has to be Chaos from Sonic.
Smash Dialga. Instead of Grovyle coming from the future, it's Sonic.
Thank God, Sonic is here.
Master Dialga, the stage has been set for the capture of the traitors. When the time comes, it may be necessary for us to beg your help, Master Dialga. Grr. As you wish. By your leave, we shall proceed. Shetland says, plot twist, actually a giant evil Corsola. Gio says you have to use this exact silhouette so people think it's Dialga, and then you reveal it's Chaos.
Oh my God.
Winterlay says, don't give me hope on a PMD comic. Well, I do already have Across the Divide, which is a PMD comic. What? What was that strange sensation? I've had the strange sensation before. Where are we? This is Dusk Forest. Its name comes from the dark fog that perpetually shrouds it. Deep in this forest, we should find Celebi. Say Grovyle.
So,
what's up?
was it called Dusk Forest before or after it froze? Because that thing of perpetual thing that shrouds it sounds like a time frozen thing. Did it not have a name before that? Are we just going with new depressing names? Like, come on, isn't this dreary enough, my good friend?
Say Grovyle, you mentioned the name before, but who's Celebi? Celebi is the legendary time-traveling Pokemon. Oh, it said legendary. Can't believe we got it wrong. She has the ability to cross time. But, well, she's a little odd. Anyways, Celebi's ability enabled me to go to the past. So if we find Celebi, can we get back to our world? Yes, she can go back, but Celebi is a Pokemon that sent me to the past. That means Celebi has lent her support to reshaping history. Wait, are you saying that Celebi could be in trouble too? That's right. Primal Dialga is also targeting Celebi, so there's no time to waste. Get ready soon. We have to find Celebi.